Hello my friends, hi and welcome to another vlog. If you're new here, hi, welcome. My name is Deborah and yeah, today I've decided to start a weekly vlog and I'm super excited for this week's vlog because it's going to be like a fall kind of vlog. Fall is officially upon us, you guys, and I'm so excited. Fall is easily one of my favorite seasons throughout the year, but it's such a shame that in Canada it only lasts for not that long. I'm pretty sure that by October we'll probably be getting the S word. But I'm super stoked. This week I don't really have a lot of social plans, honestly. I think the most exciting thing I'm going to be doing this week outside of the house is I'm going to be getting my hair done. I'm going to be putting in braids and I'm super excited for that. As much as I love like my I try to rock my natural hair as often as I can, but it's just nice to just have a style that I don't have to manipulate often, right? It's funny to think that even wigs now, I can hardly stand them, which I'm wearing this like super blunt cut wig that my mom gave me because I begged her to give it to me. Sometimes she surprises me with some of her style decisions, you know. Anyway, I am wearing this wig just in the interim, just for the next few days before I get my hair done, and I feel like the boldness of the red frames that I've got going on here and like the really blunt bob cut just like gives me like an edgy kind of like quirky vibe that I'm really into. Anyway, I was just saying that it's funny to think that a few years ago I only wore wigs, never really exposed my natural hair. It was just wigs all the time, and now wigs are just too much work. So I'm really excited to get braids in. But beyond that, I'm also going to be like resetting my apartment for fall. I really want to remove my sofa covers and put them in the wash. I try to do them every month, but I think I forgot to wash them at the end of August. So I think now is just like a perfect time to just put them in the wash and get them nice and clean. And then I just want to incorporate some like fall-ish decor. I usually don't like to decorate for every season because that just means I'd have to be buying a bunch of crap all the time, but I really wanted to this time incorporate some fall elements without like shopping. I just want to use stuff that I already have at home, and really it's just going to involve switching out pillow covers and blankets, and I feel like that's good enough for me. And then I'm also going to make some like pumpkin cinnamon rolls, and I've really been looking into, for like I think 2 years now, I've really been wanting to like make my own sourdough from scratch, but I've just been intimidated by the process. It honestly seems like a very involved process and there are many steps. Every time I try to go see what the steps are, I just kind of get overwhelmed and I just don't do it. But this week I really want to kind of get over that fear and start with the process. And I know that, so one of the things I want to do this week is to make my own sourdough starter from scratch. And I know that I can probably like buy a sourdough starter online, but I don't want to do that. I'm really in this era of like making things from scratch. So like last week, for instance, I made 2 things from scratch. I made bagels from scratch, which were absolutely delicious, and I also made my own homemade butter in like my stand mixer, and it was the easiest thing ever. It took a while to like, you know, whip the cream to a point where like the buttermilk would separate from the butter, but I lightly salted it and it was just like worth the effort, and it was so cheap and really did not take that much effort, honestly. So I'm just like in this area of like doing things from scratch, and so if I can successfully make my sourdough starter from scratch, I'm gonna do that. So that's one of my plans this week. But yeah, I am just breaking for lunch essentially. That's why I'm able to come say hi. I've been working very hard all morning, so it's nice to just kind of stop for a bit. Honestly, my lunch is just going to be some leftover chicken tenders from dinner. We went out to dinner last night, so I just brought over my leftover chicken tenders. But I do feel like I've been talking for too long, so I'm going to stop talking now, and I just wanted to come and introduce the vlog and share some of my plans for this week. I'm super excited to bring you guys along, and I hope you stick around. Hi. Hello. So tonight we are going to make some pumpkin cinnamon rolls as planned. Let's get to it. Hi. I was gonna say it's Thursday, but that's a lie. It's actually Wednesday. And I'm working sort of a half day today, kind of, because in a little bit I'm actually going to be leaving to go volunteer for a few hours with an organization. It's just something that my company is doing, so I'm gonna spend the rest of my work day volunteering. But so I've been working all morning, and I had one meeting, took up most of my morning actually, but that's all good. But I still had a productive morning so far. Anyway, I think I had mentioned that I wanted to like wash my couch covers and whatnot, so I'm actually gonna do that right now. I don't know, I was gonna like wait until the end of the week to do so, but then I'm like, I don't need to wait that long. So I'm gonna strip the couch, put it in the washer, and just kind of get it going, because it takes forever to dry. So I think the sooner I can like start the process, the better. But I hope you guys are having a good week. I'm having sort of like a quiet, slow week, but still, you know, really productive. And you know, things are just kind of slowing down with it being fall now. And yeah, I'm really just having a good time. I'm looking outside like my balcony door right now, and it's just so nice and bright and sunny. The trees in front of my house are still kind of green, but they're looking a bit wilty and yellowing a little bit. I wonder if like the trees are gonna lose all their leaves. It's gonna be interesting. But anyway, that is the plan for today and the rest of the day. I was actually gonna start my sourdough starter today, but I realized that yes, I went to Walmart yesterday to pick up some flour and a few other supplies, but I not only needed all-purpose flour, I also needed whole wheat flour. So I'm gonna have to pick it up today and then try making it tomorrow. So that was an L on my part. But anyway, that's just how we're going. That's just how my week's been going, and I hope you guys are enjoying watching. So as you would have seen, I did a mask. I don't know if this is doing anything, but I'm almost done using it, so I think I'll just finish it off. But anyway, I think my new skincare items that I picked up and showed in my last vlog are actually kind of breaking me out. But I don't know if you can tell, but my skin's looking a little bit rough and kind of textured. It's as if it's purging. So I picked up this hyaluronic acid serum by The Ordinary, and I've also been using this rice niacinamide toner by this K-Beauty brand. I've stopped using the hyaluronic acid. I'm just gonna stop for a little bit just to see if my skin gets better. I'll continue using the toner, and if my skin doesn't get better, doesn't improve in like a week or so, I will stop using the toner as well. But I think that just goes to show that the less products, or the fewer products I use, the better. I'm just gonna go ahead now and just apply my skincare. So I'm gonna use the toner. I'm gonna use this Snow Mucin by Corsex. This one has been good for my skin. And then I'll finish off with my natural moisturizing factors with phytoceramides that I've been using for a couple years now from The Ordinary. So I know it's not this nor this that's breaking me out. I'm just gonna do my skincare, eat, and kind of like call it a night, to be honest. I'm quite tired. The volunteer session was so good. I really love doing like things like that with my team. We just helped a nonprofit organization in the city sort some of their donated products. So we went through like a bunch of like donated clothes, shoes, and like household items, and just sorted all of them. So it was a pretty good time, and it was a lovely bonding experience as well with my team. So that was pretty good. But I am exhausted, so I think it might be an early night for me. I didn't go to the gym this morning. I actually didn't also go to the gym yesterday morning, so I definitely have to hit the gym up tomorrow. I don't know, I was just like lazy about it. There was like no good reason for me not to go. I just wanted to sleep. But that's not good enough. Anyway, my skincare is done. I'm going to grab my food, grab dinner, and yeah, just kind of relax for the rest of the night. Good morning. Hi. Don't know if you can hear, but it is a cold and rainy morning out, and honestly, I'm not mad about it. I love the rainy, cooler weather, so I'm all here for it. But this morning, just before I get to work, I'm finally going to God, I can't speak. I'm finally going to make my sourdough starter. I have all the ingredients I need, I believe. So I'm just going to be following this recipe that I found online. I'll try and remember to leave a link below in case you're interested. And if it turns out, well. So it's this recipe I found online just on a website called The Clever Carrot. What I really like about this is that it breaks it down day by day. And then at the end, it gives like sort of a, kind of like a snapshot of total like volume in grams each day, and how much you're supposed to discard and what you're supposed to be left with on the 7th day. So I'm going to start with this. We'll do the day 1 steps. I'm just supposed to combine 60 grams of whole wheat flour with 60 grams of warm water in a large jar, mixed with a fork until smooth. So let's get to doing that. So probably like a month ago or so at this point, I'd actually bought like this like taller mason jar because I figured it'd be perfect for making sourdough starters. So I'm going to be using this, and then I think I'm also going to use a rubber band just to kind of like measure throughout to see just how much it kind of like grows, right? So I'm super excited. I think it's going to be great. Okay, so that was pretty easy. I added a tiny bit more water just to thin it out a little bit, so just to make sure I got all of the flour. I'm going to just kind of like lightly cover it with this lid and just kind of place it in a warm spot in my kitchen. And so excited to see what this ends up looking like. It is such a gloomy day. Oh my gosh. All right, so I'm taking a break, but I just decided that now would be a great time to do the quote-unquote reset that I have planned for like the living room area, really just for like the sofa. My couch covers and whatnot are dry, so I took and washed them yesterday, as you guys would have seen. So I'm gonna put those back on the couch and bring out like a new blanket, put on new pillowcases, and just get this place looking a bit more fall-ish. Okay, so this is what it kind of looks like. Some green into it, so I just use green pillowcases, and I don't know, I think it's fine. It'll be fine until like Christmas when I kind of switch it out. But yeah, so this is what it looks like. I am kind of pleased with it, and I do feel like just like the addition of like a couple different colored pillowcases and a new blanket has just kind of done a little bit of something to change the mood in the apartment, I feel like. And I did all of this without spending money. I think it goes to show that you can just use what you have at home instead of going out to shop for new things. You can make do with what you have and refresh your place a little bit without spending money on a bunch of stuff and accumulating a bunch of stuff. So here, good morning. Just wanted to share my starter. So it is doubled in size. So we started with the rubber band-aids currently yesterday, and it is now like up here. I'm impressed. Day 2 I'm supposed to do nothing, so I think I'm just supposed to let this continue doing its thing, and then day 3, just tomorrow, I will start discarding and adding new flour in. So I'm super excited. So far so good. Hello, hi. I don't believe I really said much to the camera today. It is 7:30. I've got no plans this Friday night, so I decided to order myself some pizza. I also had a coupon from Papa John's, so I just ordered myself a pizza. So I'm gonna devour that. As I was driving to get the pizza, I realized that the last time I ate was probably like 11:30. Ish. Actually, probably even earlier than like, it's probably like 11. It is now 7:30. I am starving, so I'm gonna eat this. I have a glass of wine as well, so it's just gonna be a chill Friday night. All of that being said, I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. I hope y'all have enjoyed watching this week's vlog. Thank you. I love and appreciate you more than you know, and I will see y'all next week in another vlog. Bye.